In the world of investing, it may seem like storms constantly rage. Headlines warn of uncertainty, and there always seems to be something to fear. But at Spectrum Financial Alliance, we clearly see a new dawn breaking in our financial markets. You see, historical economic progress is full of periods of declines and corrections. There will always be fluctuations in the equity and bond markets. This is known as volatility. Knowledgeable investors know that volatility is a normal part of investing. Events we see news coverage on or read about should not be allowed to impair your ability to create wealth and retirement income. You can't control volatility in the markets, but you can maintain wise distribution levels from your retirement assets. A wise distribution level will keep you out of trouble, even during periods of normal market decline. So why then is all this fear swirling around us constantly? It's because fear is used by some to sell you the illusion of safety. Stockbrokers and insurance agents claim to give you more peace of mind with promises of safety. But true financial peace comes from embracing the normal volatility of the free market. Don't be fooled into trading normal, long-term market returns for the typical lower returns you receive when utilizing prepackaged, high-expense investment products such as mutual funds and annuities, which require you to accept lower-than-market equivalent returns on your investment. Usually, these products serve to line the salesperson's pockets with commissions and your portfolio with ongoing high expenses. The SEC actually allows hybrid or duly registered stockbroker and investment advisor firms to advertise as fiduciary and then make recommendations and sell you products that are clearly not in a client's best interest. It's no surprise that 99.2% of all financial advisors that have been barred from the industry have been either a stockbroker or duly registered advisor, such as an insurance agent that puts your life savings into an annuity. The broker check tool from FINRA is an easy way to check to see if an advisor you know has any ethical lapses on their record. Here is a look at ours. It is pristine. To see how your advisor or any advisor compares, visit brokercheck.org. Part of what makes Spectrum Financial Alliance different is our concentrated and predictive investment methodology that does not focus on simple reactive investment methodology the way most advisors do. Reactive investment management is like driving a car by looking in the rearview mirror. At SFA, we are students of economic history and examine market indicators while positioning our clients' funds ahead of predicted market movements to provide the opportunity to maximize returns. We don't let fear or greed influence our investment decisions.
So help me God.
When President Ronald Reagan took his oath of office in 1981, he assumed the helm of a nation that had given away its energy independence, adopted weak international diplomacy policies that created a lack of respect from the rest of the world and emboldened our enemies, and was suffering from persistently high inflation combined with high unemployment. Note, today's environment is very similar. President Reagan understood that globally weak and domestically overreaching governments have always failed. He embraced the benefits of capitalism and free markets, which led us to historic levels of prosperity and growth. The result was that over the next 9.5 years and beyond, Reagan's policies doubled American jobs, gross domestic product, and federal tax receipts. Throughout history, overbearing governments and economic hardships have tested Americans. Yet, time and again, capitalism, free markets, and American resilience and innovation have prevailed. Spectrum Financial Alliance believes our nation is on the cusp of another economic expansion like the one that began just over 40 years ago. A long series of policy missteps and poor leadership by our current administration have placed America in another dangerous strategic and economic situation. We are no longer an energy-dominant nation, and the enemies of freedom in our world neither respect nor fear us. This is very dangerous for freedom-loving people. But conditions are also similarly poised for another period of strong economic and investment growth. SFA projects that a new administration will be elected next year. New policies will replace the clearly failed energy policies and socialist experiments of the Biden administration. And we believe that a massive economic expansion will begin leading up to the 2024 election, and then continue for years to come. In short, we believe that a new dawn is breaking. In the mass media echo chamber of naysayers and fearmongers, risk, worry, and strife seem to be amplified daily. But at Spectrum Financial Alliance, we reject fearmongering and utilize facts and economic history to structure our clients' investments. Our approach is rooted in research and a deep understanding of market dynamics, Federal Reserve policies, international dynamics, and pragmatic investment. In a world often clouded by fear and uncertainty, remember that your financial journey is not a solitary one. At SFA, we will illuminate your path with our knowledge of the free market, our unwavering support and service, and a positive outlook on what we believe will be an exceedingly bright future. Together, we'll work to build a future that is as prosperous as it is resilient.
You know, in Romans chapter 8, verse 28, we read, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." I believe that, and it's why we do what we do. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.